Hi, this is Arthur from the Minute Review Show. If you have a minute, I have an opinion. Noodle Village is a local favorite in Manhattan's Chinatown since 2016. I was in the mood for some Cantonese food with some Shanghai thrown in. They are located on Mott Street, which could be considered the main street cutting through Chinatown. Though my review is short, it will give you some idea as to the quality of their food. So come join me. Looking at the menu, you'll see many Cantonese favorites, such as dim sum, clay pot rice, soup noodles, congee, fried rice, and vegetable dishes. I would say that Noodle Village is best known for their soup noodle bowls and their clay pot rice. Another important point is that their menu is all day, so you could order any item on their menu the entire day. Today we're at Noodle Village, and it's located on Mott Street. It's been around for many years. It's in Manhattan's Chinatown, and I'm here to try some of their wontons and their soup dumplings. And this place is really more of a Cantonese restaurant, and we're going to give those a try because I guess those would be the signature dishes that are here. Another dish that they have available here is the clay pot rice. I really wanted to order it, but it's only me here today, so maybe next time. Here's an assortment of condiments on the table. You can see the vinegar, the hot chili oil, some sriracha, and your regular salt and pepper. I ordered the pork and shrimp wonton, and looks pretty good. This bowl is about $10, and there's about 6 wonton in there. There are no noodles, but the soup is smelling very fishy and fragrant, and that's exactly what I want. So let's give these wontons a try. Okay, now let's take a look at these wontons. I'm going to stab it with the middle of my chopsticks. Actually, I can't. So there's the size, and I would say that this is about the size of a beef ball from a Cantonese restaurant. So it's about an inch in diameter. Let's give this a try. Okay, this is exactly what it says it is. It's a pork and shrimp wonton, and I can taste the seasoning in the shrimp and the pork. It's actually pretty strong. Plenty of salt, which is a great thing. Let's dip it into the soup and try another bite. Okay. The wonton is nice and snappy, very crunchy. So I can tell immediately that the wonton is very fresh. Shrimp is very fresh. Now let's try the soup. Now the sign of good soup is that it should be fishy. There should be a little bit of the fish flavor of a traditional wonton soup. So let's try the soup. Yes, the saltiness of it. It's very nice. And I can tell that if you put some white pepper in it, it'll enhance the flavor of the soup. Sometimes I put it in, sometimes I don't. Today I won't put any white pepper in it because I think the soup is flavorful enough. There's also plenty of, there's also some green onion in the soup, which is a nice touch. I want to note that I've had 2 of the wontons now, and I've noticed that there are two shrimp in every wonton and some pork. The majority of the meat in the wonton is the shrimp. So for you shrimp lovers, you're going to like this one. I'm going to try the wonton with some of the hot sauce. And this hot sauce is pretty generous. I'm putting the, it looks like the Cantonese variety of hot sauce, not the Northern Chinese or the Sichuanese. It's more of a hot oil with chili integrated into the oil. Let's give this a try. Yes, it is nice and hot. Ooh, very spicy. I like this. This isn't the weak Cantonese type of hot sauce. This one actually has a little bit of a bite. I really like them. Because at a lot of Cantonese places, the hot sauces are usually hotter, not as hot as they look. This one is nice and hot. I feel burned. Okay, let's take a look at the dumplings. And right now, from what I can see, the skin is nice and thin. These are crab and pork meat dumplings, and I expect these to be really good, just based on the quality of the skins. They're 6 to an order. Okay, I'm about to try my first soup dumpling, and it looks pretty good. In fact, the skin is so thin that it's starting to leak, so I better start eating it now. It's not bad. The meatball in this dumpling is not that firm, but it has a lot of umami for some reason. It almost tastes like there's mushrooms in it. But I do taste the crab, and the crab has a sweet flavor, which isn't bad. I gotta check out to see what the soup looks like. See if it's a dark broth or a clear broth. From what I can see here, this is more of a clear broth. The cloudiness is caused by some of the bits of pork that have been cooked, but this is not a thick soup. It's clearer, and it tastes very porky, despite the lack of thickness. It's good. Now, if we take a look at the dumpling itself, this is a much softer dumpling than at Joe Shanghai. It's less densely packed, and I also noticed that there isn't a dollop of crab in the middle. It seems to be more distributed through the meatball, which is pretty good. I can still taste the crab, so there's enough of it to give it some flavor. Okay, I'm trying the meatball again. This time only the meatball. Okay. Now this is much more clear. The crab is definitely in the middle of the meatball, and it's good. It has enough of a salty flavor, enough of a crab flavor. Not very strong, but it's mild, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's a decent. Okay, the meal is now over, and I can say that the soup dumplings and the wontons here are definitely up to par. I'll just give you a brief synopsis. The wontons have 2 shrimp in them. They come in a classic wonton soup base. The skins are good, and I have nothing to complain about. 60% of the dumpling is shrimp, and the other 40 are pork. And the other part of my meal, which is the soup dumpling, is really good. And the one thing that really stands out to me is that the soup dumpling is larger than normal. Maybe it's because maybe they made it that way to make up for the fact that other places serve 8 instead of 6. But these are bigger than normal, which I appreciate. They're about 2 inches in diameter. And all I can say is the flavor is right. It's spot on. They do it their way, which is different from some of the other places I've tried in this channel. And I would definitely come back. It's definitely a good thing to order there. And it's not too expensive. It's only $10 an order. So I think if you're in Chinatown, this is definitely an option for you to go for. If you like this review, please subscribe and like this channel. And I have a lot of other videos covering many different types of restaurants. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. The final bill was $23.13 before tip.